Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesar Superdome. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Chuck will throw to get us started. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline, inside the 30. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Escapes the defender. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mayfield comes out throwing. That's caught by Chris Olave. They're going to be set up with a 1st down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Taking a shot deep here. And that's incomplete. He had the touchdown, but just couldn't finish off the catch, and a potential 6 points comes off the board. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Pistol snap here to Shuck. Downfield, and Tislam has it. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
It's a gain of
Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's shot, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Jason Myers.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connects with Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Baker now off the play fake. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Point it right. 180. Hey, alert. Hurry. Pistol. Got.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as...
Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They get 37 on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
180! Regular. Run. What's that?
First down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't moving up, they're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Going all the way to the end zone here. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Watch out. Back. Rush in. Alert. 180! What's that?
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Trying to power forward, but he's not going to get it. It's great effort to hold him to just 1 yard. That makes it fourth down.
Jack Fox.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. Back deep is Palmer. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside. You know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Now Shuck to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. This is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Lions.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Lions first down.
Shuck. Screen here for Gibbs. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Shuck working from the gun. This is complete. It's Davis. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Lions have a first down. Looking inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions threatening to run away with it already. Myers to add the PAT. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. And they are all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake failed.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Got for big yards on the right side. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st and 10 on Nixon. And they love to see him fighting it forward, but he only gets him 3. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They start with 2nd and 6. Now Rattler on the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
Going deep here for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shuff now from the gun. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring. Guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions running away with it in the second quarter. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead.
Saints nothing. Jason Myers set
Here's
the
Myers
kickoff.
now to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
Over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Motion. 180. Hurry, hurry. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Up, up. What's that?
Baker now. He lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Terry on Arnold has it.
Well, I'll admit, man, I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his third strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
70, check, Panther. Check, go.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Off the play action. Jump. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a gain of 22. And the Lions have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Reload, reload. Ready, ready.
This is Montgomery running right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, he called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Now pitch to Gibbs. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
Here's what I know, Kate. When they go back and look at that play on tape after this game, they're going to see all 11. It took every one of them. It took a good pitch from the quarterback. Don't minimize that. Pitch out in front of him, eyes by that running back down the field, and everybody blocking to create that nice chunk run.
Going to the ground again on first. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Well, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
You know what that guy was called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. Here he goes, third and long. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And And he's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. They'll take that every time. Great field position to begin this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Sends this to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Saints start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
For the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. Escapes the pocket. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete.
Lions 40, Saints 6.
Reed now to kick this one away. Sets to return this. Trey Palmer. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now. Ball at the 33. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, Kate, you were out there with me on the West Coast, and I was spoiled and you were spoiled. When we watched that Legion of Boom, we watched 2 of the best safeties in the game, Cam and Earl, bringing the pain, bringing the heat, bringing tackles just like that for significant losses.
Offense to the line for second down. On play action, here's Shump. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Shump's pass intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. They take the hands off. Now it's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Nice work by the defense to start this drive. It's a sack on the first play.
Second and 17 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. You understand, you understand. Wait for this.
Third and long, Mayfield. He's looking deep once again. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that...
Oh, and it's a fake. Puncher with the football. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on the fake. And the Lions get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low-light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Here we go.
They start on the ground. Who gives? And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Will work against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Saints 6. Jason Myers set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Jukes away from one. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10. At their own
Saints to the
20-yard
line
line.
now. First and 10.
Hey, alert, alert! Done!
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Gain of 77 yards.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Done!
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after.
Point after.
Oh, look at this. They're making it. On it quick, and they bring it down.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get to, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick. It's about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And before the half, they're able to tack on 3 more.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Nixon now to return it.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Throw right side. Cut by Olave. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down.
New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
20. What's up?
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. He put everything he had into this one. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Good. 180. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Good.
Throwing again is Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Good. Regular, regular, regular. What's up?
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, finally to the 48. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break.
Good. 180.
The final throw before the break. Flush out now to his left. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
What a waste of time.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Good. 180. Done.
They'll begin with a run by Nixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Trying for the deep ball. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception's leading to another, and eventually, you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run. It's like watching paint dry. Done.
Mayfield from the gun, 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception.
sake of his mental game. I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And Shuck's going to have him first down as he slides in safely.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for
First
more.
and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shuck working from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays on the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Shut up. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
Back now, pressure coming. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions push their lead further to start the half.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down, and he just put on a show.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Nixon now to return it. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Nixon on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. Look, ready, ready.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
What's up? What's up?
Baker now off the play fake. Good slide downfield to Olave. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finding the runway, back-to-back plays. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. So that brings up 2nd down.
10.
Hey, alert! 180! Pistol. You're embarrassing us. Done!
Caught near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Alert!
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Done!
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints put at least a tiny dent into that comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Sending them up the middle. He's almost there, but no, they stopped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion.
18.
Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Palmer.
Trey Palmer on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Offense to the line, second down. Handoff headed left, Montgomery. Up the sideline past the 25. The 50. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Another one for Gibbs. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. 12 yards on that play. A good call, and that's on the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you'd ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. Try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19, Lion. Hawk 7, Street.
Pistol snap here to Shuck. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Get another shot across the bow of the ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach, because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 9. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Fresno. 180. Done.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He cuts it to the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Regular. What's up?
1st down, here's Baker. Gets it through the middle. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
Running it after the penalty. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Mayfield. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. He's on the move past the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they boxed on that play. Flip to the kicker. Oh, he's running. Escapes the defender. And the defense all over the fake. They stopped that one well short of the goal line.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching him off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 1918. Take off.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the Giants, Kate. It's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions throwing 6 more on the blowout. Myers to add the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Set to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
180. Real. What's up?
Mayfield now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. For somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making the scoreboard look a touch better.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for two.
The Saints will line up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is caught for two. Not going to do much against that deficit, but hey, at least a positive add-on to that touchdown. You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant cake?
Ooh, I love that one. One bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging. Keep on eating bite by bite.
16-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run ahead. They wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's the backup. First throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And the Saints get to it. I mean, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
180. What's up?
First down throw here. Mayfield. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Dead. Pistol.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, so this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Defended by Kirby Joseph.
Hey, alert! Switch speed. What are we doing? 180. Regular. What's up?
3rd and long for him here. And the defender comes away with it. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen it throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
What's up?
Again, left side for Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Shell. Cut. 180. 12.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. They get 18 yards out of it, set a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to move them the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Tonight. Black 20.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. I love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
Yeah, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
It's brought in by Lovett. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Lions close to picking up their 5th win. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Listen.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
We got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, alert 33. Point it right.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So 2nd down coming up.
Run. 50.
Throwing again is Baker. Trying to push deep downfield. And they pick him off again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
There he goes on the right side. Give him 37 on the play. And the Lions have a 1st down. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
There's a design run. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.
Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, with a thick, it's a big, it's a no, as long as she can really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it that we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.